and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Lindsay Tagai, and she is the owner of Creating Space. How are you, Lindsay?
I'm very good.
It is good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So for anybody who's watching or listening who's not familiar, tell us about Creating Space.
So Creating Space is an organizing business, and we specialize in home organizing, and we also do packing and unpacking.
Yeah. So let me just... full transparency.
Yes.
I met you because I called you to help me with some space at my house.
Yes.
And so I want people to understand that this is something that is so helpful if you need it.
Yes.
You helped me with my pantry in my kitchen.
Yes.
Because sister needed some help in her pantry.
And I loved every minute of it.
I needed some help. So when people go on your social media and they see those pantry pictures, one of those is mine.
Yes.
I just want people to understand full transparency. Sometimes when you're busy and you're working and you have all these things,
yes,
they build up.
Life happens.
Right.
And we are judgment-free. We do not judge. We all go through it. And that's kind of why I got into this business, because being a busy mom, working all the time, a wife, life happens, and things like accumulate and clutter happens. And so I kind of have the semi-minimalistic approach now, and I just know that having less stuff means less clutter. And so once you get that space organized, it helps you maintain it. You know what you have. It's easy to put back. You spend less money because you're not out buying things that you possibly already have, and you don't add to the clutter.
Yes, and that has been my experience,
Yes.
like 100%. I think my pantry's been done now for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Yes.
And it has been a life changer for me. Seriously, when I open the door, I don't dread it. I'm not buying repeats of things, which I have been doing.
Right.
That's just real talk. Like you buy repeats of things because you don't even know you have it in there.
Exactly.
And you don't just do pantries.
Right.
You do lots of other things.
We do anything in the house. There is no job too big or small. We have done attics, closets, pantries, basements. We've done small projects. We've done entire houses. We've had people call us and be like, I need my whole house done. Life's happened. Things have happened in my life. Things have accumulated. I need you to come in and reset me. Help me go through it. It's an emotional process. We are very patient. We are sometimes there's tears. We have hugs. We're sympathetic. We take our time sometimes. Sometimes clients have a harder time letting go of things. Other times they're just like, get rid of it. And so it just really varies on the client and what's going on in their life.
Yeah.
But we always aim to make their life easier and more stress-free, because when you see that stuff in your home that's accumulated, it causes that stress on you, and it does hurt your mental health. And so once you get it in a place to where everything has a home, they say, it's a relief to you. When you open your pantry, it's like you take that breath and you're like, okay, I know what I have now. I can see everything. And so I know when the kids go pull everything out and maybe leave stuff on the counter, if you have to put it back or if they do, you know exactly where it goes.
Yes.
Because it's labeled or it's all in its own zone and categories. So it's just and it saves time, so you have more time with your family.
Yes, it really does.
Yes.
It makes a huge, huge difference.
Yes.
It really does. And I feel like I can breathe. I don't know what it is about it, but when I open the door, I just feel like I can breathe better. I'm taking these deep breaths when I open the door now. Oh,
Yes.
It feels much better. It feels
Yes.
much better. And you even talked to me about you've helped people go through paperwork.
Yes, we will organize pictures. We have done picture organizing. We have done paperwork organizing. Just last week I helped a lady, her children are getting bigger, and so all of their artwork and all of their hospital records and shot records and things like that, she just kind of had them in totes, and we wanted to put them in file boxes. So we filed them, we labeled them, we put the years and the grades and things like that. So, and then each one of the children had their name on their file box. And so we worked on that. Like I said, 1 minute we're doing pictures, the next minute we're in a garage, redoing a garage, coming up with systems, coming up with things to make their life easier for them.
Yeah, I love that. And you're certified in this.
Yes. I'm a professional certifier, professional organizer. I went through NAPO, which is the National Association of Productivity and Organizing. I took some classes on that. I always just loved to do organizing. And so I never knew it was like a thing until I was looking it up one day and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I could actually do this for a job. And so I've been doing it for about 5 years now, actually. Oh my gosh, that really snuck up on me. So about 5 years now I've been doing it and I just love every minute of it.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell when somebody's passionate about it, and when somebody just has it in them to help people. Because you talked to me a little bit about, helping people downsize, like helping sometimes the elderly community downsize is another thing that you really love to do.
Yes, I do. It's a huge transition for them sometimes when they have to get rid of their family home that they raise their children in or whatever. And so then going through those items with those belongings, those cherished belongings with them, and to downsize so they can move into a smaller, more realistic home, safer home. And so we've done that. We have helped them unpack into their new homes. And when we do that, we take into consideration that they possibly, need things lower on the cabinets. We talk with them. We kind of know their daily life and what would be best for them in their home and how we should unpack their belongings to make it safe.
Yeah.
So.
And I love that you take all that into consideration and that you're very thoughtful about it because I'm sure for some that's a hard process.
It is. It's very emotional for them. Yes, it is. And so we like you and me, sometimes we just sit down and talk.
Yeah.
And they just need to reminisce and they need to touch the things and go through them. Most people, and just to kind of talk about it. And then we make a decision. I help coach them through what they want to do with those items and if they're still beneficial to their life at this time.
Yeah. It's a wonderful process.
Yes.
Well, Lindsay, thank you so much. People can find you on social media.
Yes.
At Creating Space.
Yes.
Okay.
Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook. And I'm telling you, it's worth every single dime. It's worth it. Give Lindsay a call. I'm telling you, tell her AC sent you.
Thank you.
Lindsay, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It was lovely to have you here.